Welcome again to our Monday Super Cell meeting, our Monday Cell meeting, where we learn and help each and every one of us to grow and become better, okay? Now, using this opportunity, we're going to be showing us how to engage in the 90 days game plan by building a foundation, okay? We're building a foundation. Are we together? So that foundation is what we're going to be looking at this morning. But before we delve into it properly, I'd like to revisit our vision as a team, our vision as an organization. What's the vision? Our vision still remains the same: to raise financially free people who will in turn raise other financially free people who will collectively use their resources and affect the world positively. Anytime you're doing this business, anytime you're engaged in the activities of this business and you leave this vision, you will not succeed in the business because the business is geared towards fulfilling this mandate. This is the vision that drives us. This is the vision that drives the president. This is the vision that drives the G8 leaders. This is the vision that drives all the top leaders in our organization. And this is the vision that drives every individual who is engaged in this business. Okay, so if you are going to become successful in this business, then this vision is your watchword. This vision is your guide. This vision is everything you should focus on. And the mission statement is to do what? To raise 50,000 monthly millionaires. To raise 50,000 monthly millionaires in the connected economy and usher in the next generation world changers. We believe that we are among the 1% crazy people, or people that are regarded to be crazy, but we believe that we can actually change the world. And the mission statement is to raise 50,000 monthly millionaires who are going to usher in the next generation of world changers. And then guess what? We are doing this in the connected economy, not in any other endeavor, in the connected economy. So understand that this is the vision and the mission statement that drives us, and it's important that you key into it. All right. Now, our affirmation, our daily affirmation, what we say every day, what we use as an affirmation to bring us or to keep us close to this vision is what I'm going to be reading out for us right now. Okay, I'd like you to look at the affirmation, personalize the affirmation, because it is going to be a reality when you confess. There's a power in spoken words. When you speak these things to yourself, it becomes a reality over time. Okay, I'm the leader every other leaders follow. All right, I am the best there is, and I am the best that there can ever be. I'm the pace setter. All right, I have a heart of gold, a heart that cares for the success of other people. You can't raise millionaires if you don't have a heart of gold. You cannot raise millionaires if you're not interested in seeing people happy, in seeing people smile. You cannot, except you have the heart of gold. All right, you must be selfless. I'm selfless, always looking out for my teammates. Okay, you don't think about yourself. Whenever you're making decisions, you think about others. Okay, when you're running this business, your focus is about how others are going to be what? Benefiting from what you're doing. Your actions, your drive must be about what? Other people. You must be selfless. People who join your team should be successful within a short period of time. Okay, this is affirmation. I am disciplined and I follow through on my commitments. I am a success and I create success at will. Remember, nobody and nothing can stop me from realizing my potentials in the connected economy. I'm a multi-millionaire, a millionaire creator. I am limitless. I am a champion. I have no excuses, and I'm an unstoppable elite great achiever. This is our affirmation. So write this down where you can see it every day. Say these things to yourself. Personalize them. When you say these things every day, consciously or unconsciously, you find yourself navigating towards fulfilling the purpose of this business. Okay? So going forward in all our trainings, In our Super Monday Cell meetings, we're going to be looking at the vision always. We're going to look at the mission statement because that is what helps us to stay focused on them. When we talk about it every day, it sinks in, and then we start living that dream. We start living that vision. It becomes our own reality. Are we together? When we say these things to ourselves, we affirm these things to ourselves, what happens? We begin to draw closer to fulfilling that vision. Okay? You can see the statements in this affirmation are so powerful that you cannot help but say these things and read it to yourself every single day. Now, we are embarking on a 90 days game plan, a 90 days challenge for us to do what? To emerge. Emerge. Emerge simply means to become visible. Emerge simply means to become relevant. It simply means for you to leave a place of obscurity to a place of significance. For you to emerge, it means you begin to live the life you truly deserve. You cannot create millionaires if you don't emerge. More like you can't give what you don't have. Am I communicating? Is someone benefiting from this meeting already? 90 days game plan can change your life. Okay? Ambassador Mike said that if you want to emerge, you must develop that fighting spirit. God has given you the potential, everything you need to emerge. If you've not emerged, it means you're too weak to emerge. What do you need? You need a burst of activity, a burst of series of activities that will help you to truly emerge. And hence, we have organized or created the 90 days game plan. There is no other better way. Listen, if you want to become visible, you need to embark on this 90 days game plan. If you want to create success in this business, you need to embark on this 90 days game plan. All right? I'm going to share with us again the importance of this 90 days game plan. Why is it important that you engage in this 90 days game plan? Of course, a focused 90 days game plan or burst of energy and activities will help you move from being invincible to becoming average. So if you're not known at all, let's assume you just signed up in this business, or let's assume you've been in the business, but nobody knows your name. For you to move from that place of invincibility to becoming average, you need a burst of 90 days game plan. For you to move from being average to extraordinary, you need to do a 90 days game plan. For you to move from extraordinary to becoming a legend, you also need a 90 days game plan. Okay, in the course of the week, we're going to be listening to stories of people who embarked on the 90 days game plan and where they were before the 90 days game plan, what they achieved after the 90 days game plan. The result is going to wow you. Okay, so stay put. In the course of the week, you're going to hear these stories. You're going to learn from these amazing individuals, million-dollar earners. Million-dollar earners. They're going to share with you their stories, how they did the 90 days game plan and how it changed their life. All right. Now, our challenge, we give it a team, the general team. You can pick your own team personally, but the general team for the general topic for the challenge for the team is for you to become a Kingsman. Become a Kingsman. Become a Kingsman. Okay, go to the chat room and type become a Kingsman. Go to the chat room and type become a Kingsman. When you write these things, they stick in. They send some messages to your nerves. They send some messages to your brain. You begin to make it a real. So write in the chat room, become a Kingsman. If you're in this meeting, or for those of us that may now finally are watching it on a replay, because we're going to go to the chat room and type become a Kingsman. I want to see your comments in the chat room. This is the goal of the team. This is the topic we have chosen as a team to become a Kingsman. We've understood that the Kingsman position is the basics for you to emerge. We've understood that if you truly want to emerge in this business, you need to become a Kingsman. If you truly want to emerge, you want to move from invincibility to average. You want to move from average to extraordinary. You want to move from extraordinary to being a legend. In fact, you want to move from being a legend to an unstoppable elite achiever. You need to become a Kingsman. All right? Now, we have broken it down. we've broken it down on how you can engage in this challenge. First and foremost, what or who is a Kingsman? Let's look at that. Who is a Kingsman? A Kingsman is someone who has completed the standard method of operation checklist activities. You go through the SMO, you finish the activities there, that qualifies you to be a Kingsman. Okay, you connect your 5 active partners, and you are running a minimum of 3 accounts. But we also said for you to maximize the income as a Kingsman, you should be running a minimum of what? 7 accounts. All right. Now you must do your personal monthly achievement for 3 consecutive months to be eligible to move to the next level of being an emerging cell leader. So we cannot recognize you as a Kingsman if you don't do your personal monthly achievement starting from the month of February. In fact, if you do it from the month of January, this month is an added advantage for you, a clear-cut added advantage for you. All right, so your PMA is compulsory that you do it if you want to be regarded as a Kingsman. Now, we are going to be engaged. Now, before now, we said we are starting the challenge on the 1st of February, right? Now, having gone through some trainings and did some deliberations, we said, okay, it's important that we focus on the most important part of this challenge, which is the pre-launch. And the pre-launch will be starting on the 30th of January, and it's going to last through the month of February. So you have about 30 days burst of activities to help you pre-launch your 90 days game plan. Now, for those of us who would engage in this challenge, your pre-launch should actually help you become a Kingsman. In fact, even before the launch proper, you should become a Kingsman between 30th of January to 28th of February. All right. Now, after the pre-launch, we now go into the launch proper, which is going to be starting on the 1st of March and it's going to end on the 30th of May. Okay, this is the new dates for our launch. We'll start on the 1st of March and end on the 30th of May. The pre-launch is the most important. That's why I discussed it first. Okay, in the course of our training in the week, in our individual team, our breakout cells, we're going to learn how to do the effective pre-launch. The pre-launch is actually going to be an activity you will do personally. The pre-launch is going to be the determinant factor of your success in the 90 days game plan. And then we are going to be capping it up with an event on the 3rd of June. The event is going to be the emergence of Kingsmen. I am excited about this event already. I am excited about this event because a lot of lives are going to be transformed at that event. So we are letting you know so that you start preparing towards the 3rd of June. And the qualification for you to be part of this challenge, starting from the pre-launch through the launch and then at the event, is that the least you should become is a Kingsman. The least is for you to become a Kingsman. Now, this morning, I'm going to be looking at the foundation of the Kingsman challenge. But before we go into the foundation, let's look at the 5 stages of the 90 days game plan. First of all, it starts with you making a decision. No matter how much I try to push you to do the challenge, if you have not yet decided to run this challenge and you've not decided to emerge, then it's as good as you doing your business the way you've been doing it before. No worries, no pressure, nothing will happen. Nobody will push you around. If you like, attend cell meeting. If you like, don't attend cell meeting. If you like, do the challenge. If you like, don't do the challenge. But if you have made the decision, that is where it starts. So the first stage of the 90 days game plan is for you to make the decision. For you to make the decision. And on Friday, we're going to wrap up this training series on the 90 days game plan by finding out those of us who have truly decided to change their lives at the end of this week. Because starting on the 30th of January, which is next week, Monday, we will be launching out fully on our pre-launch. we'll start our pre-launch back to back, hitting the activities, bringing in a new set of people. The goal between the pre-launch is for you to help prepare yourself for the launch proper. The preparation stage is so important, so important. The pre-launch, sorry, is so important, so important, okay? But you have to make a decision. Nobody will decide for you. If you were listening to Jim Rohn, if you've listened to Jim Rohn, he said, nothing changes except you change. Okay? Now, if you're taking notes, write this down. If you're taking notes, write this down. Life and business are like the seasons. Life and business are like the seasons. Okay? And the second thing I want to take note of is this. Seasons don't change. What changes is you. And for your situation to change, you need to make a decision. So that is the basic stage, the number one stage of the 90 days game plan. If you want to change, if you want to emerge, then you must decide to emerge. If you want a change in your business, then you must decide. See, we get the things we tolerate. I had this from my mentor, and the day I had this thing, I became so uneasy with myself because I started noticing that there are a lot of things in my life that I've been allowing to happen to me because I am the one tolerating it. But the day I make the decision to stop tolerating those things, what happens? They will change for good. All right? Now, you now have the preparation stage. In the course of the week, we're going to look at the preparation stage. Okay, and then you now have the pre-launch. In the course of the week, you're going to know the exact activities to do during the pre-launch. And then you have the launch proper, the 90 days game plan itself. We're going to tell you what to be doing between the 1st of March, the 30th of May. All right. And then the post 90 days, which will be wrapping up with our events. What should you be expecting in the 90 days? In the post 90 days challenge. Okay, so these are the 5 stages of the 90 days run. 5 stages of the 90 days run. It starts with the decision, then preparation, you have the pre-launch, you have the 90 days proper, and you have the post 90 days game plan. Okay, so take note of this, do a screenshot of it, take a screenshot of it so that it reminds you of the stages. Okay, it reminds you of the stages. Okay, all right. So this is so important, so important, so important. If you don't do this, you might not understand what we're doing. If you don't know these stages, you might not understand what we're doing. All right? So it's very, very, very important that you take this into cognizance. You take note of this. Very, very important. All right, let's forge ahead. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's now look at the foundation proper. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's build the foundation. Let's build the foundation that will help us to truly emerge. Let's build the foundation. Let's build the foundation. How many of us are ready? How many of us are ready? There are 3 key parts of the foundation that we are going to. Now, listen to me. Listen to me. Take notes because there are some things I'm going to be saying that are not on the slide. Take notes, okay? Engage in this properly because if you understand this, it will even help you in your decision making, okay? So let's build the foundation together. Number 1 foundation you need to build is that you must create a vision. What do I mean by that? You must see a bigger picture of what you want to achieve. You personally, not Engineer Emma, not your leader, not your upline leader, not the person who sponsored you in the business. You have to sit down and create your personal vision. You must get the big picture by yourself. Listen to me. This thing must be very clear to you. For me, for the Elite Achievers team, all I see is 200 Kingsmen. Nothing more, nothing less. It is very clear to me. It's very clear to me. Every training I'm going to be doing is going to be helping me towards achieving that goal. If I have to be the one to raise this Kingsman myself, then why shouldn't I engage in having a clear picture of what I want in my business? A clear picture, a clear vision. Where am I headed to in this challenge? We're building the foundation, right? We're building the foundation. The daily activities I do must get me to the big picture. So the vision should be clear. Now, the activities you do must be defined. No, you don't do things anyhow. You don't do things anyhow. You must have made a clear decision on the activities that needs to be done to get to that big picture. Are we communicating? Good leaders have vision. Great leaders, they give vision. Is this sinking in? Good leaders, they have vision. Yes, they see it. But great leaders, they communicate their vision to others. So it's good to have the vision, right? But that vision must be communicated effectively to the people who are looking up to you, to the people you want to drive this business with them. You want to drive your vision with them. If you have the vision and only you understand the vision, it's not clear. If the G8 leaders didn't understand the vision of Ambassador Michael, we will not be having this meeting today. If your leaders do not understand the vision we have as a team, all of us will not be having this cell meeting this morning. All right? So you need to be able to not just have the vision, but to be able to communicate that vision to others. And the greatest and the most powerful tool you need is Dash. Who can help us? I want to see your comment in the chat room. What is the greatest and the most powerful tool you need for you to achieve your vision? I want to see your comments in the chat room. I have a reward for whoever gets this answer correctly. I have a reward for whoever gets this answer correctly. The greatest and the most powerful tool you need. That said self-discipline. No. Any other person who wants to try? I want to see your comments in the chat room. I want to see your comments in the chat room. What is the most powerful tool you need to win this challenge? It's going to help you in your vision sharing. As you're sharing your vision, in the creation of your vision, there's something you must create. And that is going to be your powerful tool in this. Believe. Somebody said believe. Okay, no. Very close to the answer. Vision board. No. Yes, I want to see our comments. Daniel Soya said you. Not really. Decision. Usman Alaji said decision. Okay. Who else? You need training. No. You don't need training. Not training. Not training. DMO. Abla Ahmed said determination. Anshekebu said why? Confidence. Activities. Ha. Wow. Who is going to win this? Who is going to win this? Confidence. Okay. Yes, any other person wants to try? New people in the business. I really want to give out these gifts. Clarity. Setting goals. Oh, faith. Commitment. You need to be committed and consistent. Your tool is a tool. It's not something. You're going to be using it in the challenge, and it's your greatest tool. Someone said determination. Another person said SMO. Someone said the SMO. Haja Samira said be bold. I said the vision. All right. Let me help us. Nobody has gotten the answer. Let me help you. The greatest tool you need, the most powerful tool you need is, I will first want to see it. Your story. Your story is your greatest tool for this challenge. So it has to be part of the vision you're creating. You need to create that story. We're going to learn about that in the course of the week. Okay, we're going to learn about that in the course of the week. So still on the foundation, we are done with vision. Let's move to the next one, which is value. Value. Okay, now I'm going to ask a question also, going to be interactive question. All right. Let's see, please listen to this analogy because you're going to give him your answers in the chat room. Please, everybody needs to participate in this. Is going to be mind-blowing when you see the result that's going to come out of this. If you have the opportunity to talk to individuals in a hall, you talk to them one-on-one, and then after you're done talking to them individually, you now go on the stage and talk with them, share with them your story, share with them your successes, share with them amazing tips and all of that. When you walk out of the room, you're out of that room. You don't have any interaction with anybody in that room anymore. And those people are interviewed, the individuals you met in that hall. What are the 3 words you want to be described with? I don't know if you understand me. When you discuss with people, when you share your story, when you talk about your vision with people, you want them to remember you. And what are the 3 words that should come in their mind when they think of you? What is the 3 words you want to be described with when people think about you? Aha. Yes. What are the 3 words? Okay, quickly. What 3 words would you like to be described with? You've addressed the hall. You've also talked to them individually, bringing your dreams to reality. I said 3 words. Words. I didn't say give me a statement or a sentence. What word would you want them to remember you? Kind, needy, or what word? I don't want to put words in your head. I want you to think of it. You finish talking to a group of people. Visionary, selfless, leader. Okay. Somebody said she wants to be remembered as a visionary, someone with a vision, selfless, leader. Okay. Rahila, we're not talking about story. I said, what are the 3 words you want to be described with? When they want to describe Rahila, they should mention these 3 words. And these are the 3 words you want to be known for. When you talk to a crowd, they should know about these 3 words. When you address people, when you come in contact with people, these 3 words should be top-notch in their heart. Everybody will not have the same thing. But this exercise is very important. This exercise is very, very important. Very important. Good leader. Good leader, are you talking of good and leader? That's just one word, or those are 3 words? Can you make it clear? I don't understand that. Someone said dream, achievers, change. Dream, achievers, change. So when people think about you, they should think about dream. Dream, okay. Then they should think about achievers. Think about change. Okay, Ibrahim Alaji is close to it. Ibrahim Alaji said nice, brilliant, fearless. That is more like what I'm asking for. Okay, Ibrahim wants to be seen as someone who is nice, who is someone who is brilliant, someone who is fearless. Okay, Rahila said integrity. I like that. Dream. You guys should help me with this dream thing you're talking about. I don't really understand it. You want them to be thinking about dream. Their dreams, is that what you mean? Okay, no problem. I think I understand that. Yes, you only gave me 2 words. I want 3 words. 3 words, okay? Now, as you think about this, so that we save our time, we'll have a lot to do also. We still have another foundation to talk about. For me, I'm going to give you my 3 words. The 3 words I want to be remembered for. The 3 words I want to be known for. Okay, Dorcas Muranga said knowledge, patient, focused. And if you discuss with Mommy Muranga, you know that she's someone who is very patient. I know that. Okay, she also wants to be known as someone who is knowledgeable and someone who is focused on a particular goal. I must say, this is becoming so revealing. Daring, hard worker, focused. That is You guys are now coming up right now. Okay, somebody said eloquent, fruitful. Okay, all right. Now let me give you mine. Let me give you mine. You want to see mine? Okay, the 3 words I want to be remembered for, the 3 words I want people to describe me with. Number 1 is value. Number 2, inspiration. Number 3 is energy. So like I said, it cannot be the same for everybody, but you need to figure out what this is for you. But let me say this, if you have this at the back of your mind, you will strive to bring value to people. When you know who you want to be described, what you want to be described with, it will help you to bring value. Do you know why that is? Do you know why that is important? You don't get paid what you want in our business. You get paid who you are. You don't get paid. You don't get paid what you want. I want to be earning 5 million naira monthly. Nobody will pay me that. The business will not pay me that. The business will only pay me who I am. Am I that person that brings value? Can I inspire people to take action? Can my energy be felt in the room? No, when I talk, will people feel that energy? This is important. And for me, this is what drives me. I think about bringing value to you. So whenever you're discussing your opportunity with people, think value. Think value. Think value. Value is important. Think value. Okay? Think value. All right. So we move to the last part of this training, the last part of the foundation we're building. I call it the FAR cycle. The FAR cycle, F-A-R, FAR cycle, FAR cycle. Okay, now look at this illustration. Feeling leads to what? Action. The way I feel will make me want to do the 90 days game plan or not. The way I feel will make me want to talk to that prospect that I'm supposed to talk to or not talk to the prospect. Feeling leads to action. All right? And action, when I act, what happens? I get results. Have you seen that cycle? Now, if I get results, what happens? I want to do more. I'm going to give an illustration. How many of us watched, if you watch football match, you realize that when a team wins every game, when they win a game, they win the next game, they win the next game, they win the next game, what happens? Their belief begins to rise and they begin to feel good again. When they feel good, they will do more, they act. When they act, they do what? They get more results. So they feel good, they do good, they get good. They feel good, they do good, they get good. You feel good, you take action. You take action, you get good results. You get good results, you go back and you begin to feel good again. You're feeling good because you're happy the result is coming. You're supposed to take more action and the cycle continues, right? Now listen to this. You need to create a list of what gives you energy versus what drains your energy. Let me say that again. You create a list of what gives you energy versus what drains your energy. And what do you do with that list? You focus more. You spend more time with those things and with those people that give you energy. Because when you feel good, you will take action. If you don't feel good, if you surround yourself with negative people, negative-minded people, they will never spur you to grow. They will never spur you to take action. And guess what? Your result will not be improved. So as we engage in this challenge, this is a foundation I want to lay for us. Okay? I'm laying this foundation for us now so that in the course of the week, please, the mistake you will do is not to be part of the cell meetings in your individual teams. In the breakout cell meetings, make sure you're part of the cell meetings because we're going to be dissecting a lot of things and help you prepare for the challenge, okay? So the activity for the week, you're going to look out for what? For why the 90 days run is so powerful. You're going to be doing that in the course of the week. We're going to look at how you can design a game plan. All right, what are the factors that you need to help you run the 90 days game plan effectively? And then we're going to look at the $1 million success stories and testimony of people who have done this challenge in the past and created amazing results. Okay, for those of us who are yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, these trainings are going to be there. You can always visit it. You can always get your hands on this training, and not just for yourself. You can also train your team. You're going to be having teams. Very soon, you're going to become a Kingsman. You have active partners. You need to run these trainings with them. You need to subscribe so that you always get notified about the trainings when they are uploaded on our YouTube channels, okay? All right, so take note of that. And this is where we're going to wrap up with today's training. I hope you got value. I hope you got value from today's training. All right, so if you got value, let me know in the comment section and let me know what is your greatest takeaway from this training this morning.